Mr. Brad Worden Show. And we have another challenge night here. Another Heat Feasters challenge. And we have some more swamp nuts. Well, actually, these are the first swamp nuts I'm trying. And they're a Heat Feaster challenge. Now, there's two ways you can do it. You can do the challenge in a bag, like this. And it's swamp nuts, or you can do the challenge tube of swamp nuts. Now, when I ordered these, the bag one, which has a lot in here, quite a bit you can see, this is a level 1. It's 3.5 ounces of peanuts in hot seasoning and sauce. This here is a lot smaller. This is only, I believe, about 1 ounce only. But you can see the difference. This is a level 1. And check this out. This is a level 3. You can see the difference in the color here. So 3 is definitely a lot more coated than a level 1. Now again, before I get into this, if you have not heard of Heat Feasters, each challenge, there are like 4 levels. 1 being the most mild, 4 being the hottest. So I've been doing 1 so far, so they're like, well, why don't you amp it up a little bit? Well, the hottest one I have here is level 3 out of 4. So I'll see kind of what kind of heat that carries. Now, they're definitely very coated here. So the challenge tube of the swamp nuts, the rules are, you have 3 minutes to consume the whole tube. That shouldn't be too hard for me. Maybe for some people if it gets hot. And 5-minute afterburn. So I guess challenge tube, here we come. We'll check the flavor and heat on these swamp nuts. So these are a little bit loud and crazy tonight, obviously, as you can hear in the background. All right, here we go. I will crack the tube. Here it is. And I will eat them, I guess, out of the tube. I don't have my magical plate here, so I'll just pour them in my hand and eat them. So 3 minutes to eat them all.
Do you want a plate?
I don't know. Scorch and Stacy, who's in attendance here, can grab me a plate. Then I can just pour them onto the plate and pick them off and eat them instead of getting them all over my hand and the iPad. Because people don't like it when I touch the iPad as much, though I'm going to be touching it anyway. So there's the full tube, as you can see, and I will pour them out onto the plate. It doesn't seem like a lot. And, of course, the empty tubage. And here it is. It doesn't look like an awful lot in these challenge tubes, but it's definitely going to be hot. And the kids are really wild on this weekend night here.
We have
cousins and things, naturally. All right, here we go. 3 minutes to consume, and then a 5-minute afterburn. Here we go. Oh, yeah. The heat right away. Oh, yeah, it's hot. Level 4, I'm assuming, would be more coated. Although it's not overly hot, 4 is going to be a lot hotter. But
what level does it go up to?
4. So this is 3 out of 4, but this is pretty hot.
Who created this one?
This is out of Rich Moran, Swamp Nuts, creates them. One of the Heat Feasters producers.
Sorry.
It only took me about a minute, a little bit more to get it down. Obviously, some little schnibblings here. That's where all the heat is. Not bad though. So, magically, wipey of some nature came flying in.
Thank goodness.
So let me let that build a bit. And I'll kind of let you know what the level 3 is like. So flavor, and this is always confusing. I was getting confused by these challenges if I have to wait the first 3 and then the 5-minute afterburn, or just end the first 3 and then do a 5-minute afterburn. So I'll just let the 3 minutes wind down
You didn't show
and
your
do an
mouth.
extra 5.
You never showed your mouth.
Considering I still have time, anywho. Empty plate, empty tube. Nothing hiding there, of course. Where would I rate that? Well, let me tell you first on the flavor. The flavor is a nice combination of seasoning and hot pepper. When I first ate them, I got the hot pepper right away, right off the bat. Like I could taste it. I can't put my finger on what peppers it was. It says on the tube, 8 super hot peppers. 8 different super hot peppers and powders in the seasoning. But also some nice seasoning flavor too. Alright, let's go on to the 5-minute afterburn. Even though...
Dude, I think you should eat a bunch of 4s. See if you can do like 20 of them.
Well, based on the heated 3, I could probably do a 4. Heat value here. A level 3 tube. Okay. Obviously, I'm not suffering super bad, but I'm feeling it pretty good. The average person, it's going to put you at a 10. Average person is going to put you at a 10. For a chili head rating, I would say level 3, like a 2 to 3. 2 to 3 heat level for me. So usually 4 to 5 gets my eyes and nose going. Not getting a bunch of that, but I do feel a good throat burn, a good mouth burn, tongue burn. It's burning pretty good, but nothing unbearable. So that's going to make me want to, at some point, try the level 4. And see exactly what that entails. And then obviously I have this big nice bag of the level 1, which is probably not going to be as hot, level 1, but the amount here, to get through that amount, I could only imagine. Now, this is a level 1 bag. Just imagine the challenge, the level 4 of this quantity.
Do they have a level 4 of that?
Yes, they do. That would be absolutely insane and brutal for the heat and amount. Maybe one day I will get back to that, but that would be nuts. That'd be crazy. Nuts! Swamp nuts! Heat feasters. Alright, so Heat Feasters, again, if you are just watching this, is a new league of different vendors and different challenges. Kind of cool. I want to try and get through most of them. So I'm going to try and get through most of these challenges. I already did the hot sour kids, or is it the sour hot kids? Well, that was also from Rich here, from the company Swamp Nuts. Even though those weren't nuts, they were gummies. But I'm going to try out some more of these nuts and try to get some more. And as a prize for joining Heat Feasters, I also got some hot dang show bites. The version 2, which I did once before. And that's always a crazy fun ride too. So if you're watching this and you're not part of Heat Feasters, the cool thing again about it is you can get levels 1 through 4. So if you're not as experienced or you want to try something not as hot, crazy hot, you could always try ordering a level 1 of something, trying that out and testing your luck with that. So that's kind of cool. If you're one of the more experienced chili heads, you might want to jump right to 4. But I wanted to test out some of the different levels. So I tried one level 1. That one was probably pushing it for an average person. I think I rated that one like 8 or 9 for an average person. So it's still going to be pretty hot for your normal person, but for a chili head, pretty easy. In the level 3, I'm going to have to, like I said, I'm going to have to try a 4 too. But the level 3 was going to be pretty hot for your average person, but 3 to 4 for your chili head, probably. Alright, so We're just winding down the time here. Sorry for all the noise and commotion before. Had some kitties, actually quite a few kitties, some cousins and kitties tearing around, having a good time. So this one will be coming up soon. Have a lot of reviews and taste tests and all kinds of things coming up. And then also, based on my 2000 episode, I will have a Heat on the Street coming up soon.
How hot were the Sour Patch Kids?
The Sour Patch Kids I rated like an 8 to 9 for an average person for a level 1, because I did level 1. And for a chili head, by the time I got done with the whole bag, I was teetering around a chili head 1.
Is there only one level?
No, you can do those 4 levels too. I could only imagine level 4 on that.
Maybe
that would
you
be
should
extremely
get those,
brutal.
Maybe you should get those for Heat on the Street.
Just to give out, you mean? Like, give one out? That'd be, like, pretty reasonable, maybe.
But maybe get a level 2.
I always have to think about what I want to bring to Heat on the Street, because I don't want to totally destroy your innocent bystander, you know, but I do want him to suffer a little bit.
Maybe ask for suggestions.
Yeah, people want to put suggestions in for that, that's fine, yeah, because I have a bunch of ideas myself, but if people want to add to that.
Those, like, nerds or whatever they were.
Oh, the Reaper Pebbles, yeah. So anyway, we are done here for tonight. Swamp Nutz, Heat Feaster Challenge, the Challenge Tube. This was a level 3, but they come in all 4 levels. You may want to try one at some point. I, as a chili head, made it through the level 3 with a really good burn, but survivable and manageable. So I'm going to hit some of the rest of these up at some point. And I hope you have a good night, and we'll see you next time on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.